The operators and PTV have mystery shoppers or mystery observers that travel across the network and have a look at the cleanliness of buses, whether stops have information, whether staff are responding to questions correctly, and that gets fed back to the operators ultimately to improve the customer service.
Well, the paper calls them spies and says, be careful, one might be sitting next to you. They're not really spying on anybody, are they? They're just reporting on the quality of service that you offer.
That's correct. Calling them spies is a bit over the top. Mystery shopping is a commonplace practice across customer service industries, and that's what we're doing here, is we're looking at the public transport journey and how we can go about proving that to the customer.
Now, that's interesting. When you say we're seeing whether staff answer the questions properly, are the paid agents going to be, the agents are actually going to be agent provocateurs and go up and ask their own questions and see whether they get answered properly?
No, they have scripted questions that they ask. For instance,
sorry, the answer is yes. They will be asking questions to see whether the questions are properly answered.
Oh, that is correct. That is correct. So on the 1st of January this year, we introduced the free tram zone and fare changes across zones 1 and 2. PTV had staff out on the network asking public transport staff what it all meant, how it all worked, and we used that information to provide back to the operators to let them know how they're performing.
Will we see one of these paid spies on the back of a transit officer trying to drag them off to some poor passenger who's having a quilting of his life?
Or, alternatively, will they travel without a Mikey card and see whether or not they get beaten up the same as the public do?
They'll all be travelling with Mikey cards. They'll all need to touch on and off, just as all passengers do.
Adrian, it occurs to me that someone other than Public Transport Victoria would say, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll tell them that there's going to be spies on the buses, trams and trains, but not actually put them on, a bit like sky marshals. How many what sort of numbers are you talking about here?
It differs across operators. I don't have the individual numbers per operator. I know that we have around about 50 or 60 that PTV engage from time to time. But as I said, it differs across operators. This doesn't happen day in, day out. It is a staggered approach across the year.